Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up Songs2See on your computer. I'm on a Mac, but it's fairly similar on a PC. So to start off with, I'm going to go to my system preferences on my Mac, which will be your control panel on a PC. Select sound or hardware and sound on a PC and select your device. Now, most of you will just be using your built-in sounds. Example would be internal microphone here. Okay, so I'll switch to that, and as my output I've got my internal speakers. So that should be all good to go. Now we fire up Songs2See. This little spinning icon here, when I touch it, it spins around, is your settings. Now you make sure that you've set your input, which is on a Mac, my built-in microphone. Whatever you want to record through, it'll be the same on a PC. You can see I've got quite a few different things that I could select, but we're just doing the built-in microphone. And I've got my gain wound up. Now if that goes red like that, see I'm speaking loudly, you want to wind it down a bit. So it shouldn't be all the way down here somewhere, but I should get quite a bit of green in there like that. About there would be good. You can ignore this generally. Delay is if the music and the video don't scroll properly, they're out of time. You can change that. You can lessen the delay between the sound and the graphics in the game. But you can always send me an email, by the way, if you have any problems with this, and let's just presume that we're okay. Make sure that when you're playing the guitar that this little drop down menu is set for guitar. You've got all these different instruments that you can choose from depending what you're studying. We're playing guitar, so we want to select guitar. This will show a tabs view. It really is not that correct, and we want to deal with music, reading music notation and getting good at that if we can. Down here we have a tempo slider. Now we want to 100% tempo is pretty fast. It's very fast. So I want you to start off down with the slider all the way to the left. So at 50%, that's as far as it goes. This is a metronome, and we'll give you a click, and you can see it's ticked. This is a loop mode, which will just loop a section around and around. And this is learning mode, where each note will only advance by one note. It'll wait till you hit the right note. So that can be good. We'll just do it in normal mode for a minute, and then I'll show you how to do the learning mode. Let me explain about the scoring. In the settings wheel, there's a little slider called tolerance. When it's set to 10%, it's very, very hard to play. In fact, it requires perfect playing, which really no one can do. Very mechanical type playing. I suggest you set it to 100. Even at 100, it won't tolerate certain things. So That's the general setting. If you want to make it slightly harder for yourself, as you get really good, you can bring the slider down. So that's what I suggest, 100% tolerance. It doesn't mean that it will let you play wrong notes. Now onto the learning mode. Down here is learning mode, and you can click it on and off. In learning mode, the program waits for a second for you to play the note and then will advance to the next note. Now it doesn't stay there very long. In other words, you can't wait around for a minute for the note to get right. It expects you to know the note. Just gives you a bit more time to play it. So here we go. It's on E and then advances to G, B, C. I'll play a wrong note. Nothing happened for a second. But F, it will actually score you. F, so it gives you a bit of time without having to worry about the metronome telling you how fast you have to play. So this is a really good place for you to practice, making sure that you hit the right note, and of course you can hear the correct note being played. Let's now go through a review of the whole process. Click the wheel, set your microphone. My microphone is this duo capture because I'm playing my guitar through a special little box. I've got my tolerance set at 100%. I've got plenty of gain on my guitar, and I click the wheel again to set it. Now I've got my tempo of 50%. I'm going to click off learning mode, and I'm going to make sure that the metronome is ticked. Now I'm ready to play. And keep an eye up here, and my goal is really to get close to this 10,000 mark. Start playing. Notice this yellow note. It means I didn't hit that very sweetly. I could have hit that better. Now I can go to the notepad down below, and I'll see that I got all these super ones. I got one OK note, which was the yellow note, and it says I missed one note. But my score's not too bad. It's 8, 9, 8, 6, which for this game is very good. Anything above 5,000, you can think you did pretty good. And I can submit my high score, and it will record it in here. And that's about it for Songs to See. I hope you enjoy this game and that it improves your guitar practice.